Good. Where do you feel this? Do you feel this last game was the best as a group defensively? And what did you feel you were able to do in that game that maybe you haven't been able to do up to that point?
Yeah, I think this was our best defensive game. You know, we made a lot of plays. We was out there competing and fighting hard. And, yeah, I think this is by far one of our best performances.
I want your best game. I mean, you had the two things, you kept fighting well, that whole contest. You feel like that, yeah, now I'm starting to get a feel for what it's like to be a corner in this league.
Yeah, everything's starting to come together. You know, more repetitions that I'm getting, and you know, familiar with the routes and things like that, and the game speeds. Just adjusting and just getting better every game. Just trying to improve every game, and learn from my mistakes, and just try not to make the same mistakes and just keep fighting.
You spend more time watching the picks or watching the mistakes that you were talking about?
I typically like to watch the mistakes. I like to watch the things that I do wrong. Making a play on the ball, catching the ball interception, yes, it's great, but it's things that I need to work on and get better. I'm looking for things to do to get better every day. When I go into practice, I want to work on something. So it's good and all. I caught an interception, but I'm looking for things to get better at.
What are those things do you think you need to get better at?
Just staying more disciplined, getting more used to how the quarterback releasing the ball, like the timing on things, and just staying in phase, just little stuff, and just little stuff that I practice every day. Just keep practicing, keep going at it, not giving up, and just keep going, and I'm gonna get it.
Trevon, when you do look back at film of the interceptions, how encouraging was the rush and cover working together?
It was good. It was perfect. Everybody's doing their job. Everybody's locked in, focused, and competing, and winning their one-on-one. So everyone doing the right things, and winning their one-on-one. You see the result.
How are you able to kind of forget a bad play and just move on to the next one? I don't really talk about corners have to do that. It seems easier said than done. How are you able to do that?
Yeah, you just gotta have short memory. Like you just gotta go out there and know, that you're gonna be out here competing. Everyone professionals, so you just gotta compete. Make sure you win your one-on-one and just focus. You're gonna get a pass caught on you, or maybe you don't get a pass caught on you. But regardless, you gotta keep fighting. It's a lot of football left, and you just gotta think about that next play.
Has that had to change, or do you have to adapt even more with the NFL? Because obviously, in Alabama, you probably were getting challenged, but you weren't facing the level of receivers that you're facing every single Sunday here. So has that had to been even more of an adjustment period at the NFL level?
Yeah, I guess you could say that because everyone's professionals. Everybody's good at what they do. So it takes a little bit more focus and being locked in on your assignment.
Trevon, what did your brother say to you after the Philadelphia game?
Nothing. We didn't talk really. He had said, just keep going, keep fighting. I look good, but we don't talk about the good things. Once again, I asked him about the bad stuff. I asked him, what can I do better on this play? What should I did? What would you have done in this situation? And things like that. So when I talk to him, I try to focus on things to do, to get better. Like I said.
What's the challenge this week with the Steelers and their passing game?
Great future Hall of Fame quarterback. They got good outside receivers, and it's gonna be a good matchup. It's gonna be a good test for us. Everybody just going out there and competing. So this is a good offense. Undefeated team. So we just gotta go out there and compete.
Did you ever talk to them at all during the draft process, Tomlin or any of the defensive coaches over there?
Can you repeat that?
Did you ever talk to the Steelers coaches during the draft process at all?
Yeah, I did talk to the Steelers coaches during the draft process when I was at the combine.
Do you keep up with any of the other rookie corners to see what they're doing across the league?
I got a couple friends. Me and Jeff Okuda, we real close. Talked to Henderson. I talked to a lot of corners. We all pretty tight. We all came, from college and stuff. So, we all communicate and, things like that.
But no, talk of I'm having a better year than you or anything like that?
No, never. That's always positive. Always, keeping everything positive. Even asking for tips or giving tips. If like me and Jeff, you know, if he's seen someone that I seen, you know, we always ask like how he play, you know, things like that. So, you know, we more so trying to help each other.
Trevon, now that you're halfway through your rookie season, how different has it been than what you expected from your first year in the league?
Honestly, this is exactly what I expected. You know, everyone going out there competing. It's professional, you know, it's like it's NFL. So, you know, you got to be locked in, and it's exactly what I expected. So, you know, I'm just taking on the challenge.
What was practice like today since they were kind of rotating quarterbacks on the offensive side of the ball? What was it? Was it strange for you guys to kind of play against that, or how did it go?
You know, everybody's just, you know, getting adjusted. We're getting adjusted to, you know, the changes that we're making.
Have you ever been part of a team before that started 4 different quarterbacks in the same season?
No, not that I recall. I did 2. I remember in school, you know, we had a quarterback change, and that happened. So I've never did 4. Nah, not 4.
Did you keep the footballs from your picks?
Yes. Yes.
How does that work? Do you give them to the equipment guys, or does anybody remind you? Like, you know, what's that process that you go through?
You give it to the equipment guy. You know, you get the ball. I kept the ball when I had caught it, and then I gave it to the equipment guy. He said gonna put it in my locker, so it's right there in my locker now, waiting to go home. Put it in a nice big case.
Both of them? Both of them? Yeah, both of them.
Yes.
How big do you want that case to need to be by the end of the season?
I want to. Hopefully the case is real big. You know, I want to continue to grow, continue to get better, and, you know, try to make more plays.
Trevon, it's your first year with this defense, but how would you assess how y'all have done in terms of picking up this scheme? Obviously, a lot of the guys you're playing with were in a different scheme last year.
Just adjusting. You know, just everything is football at the end of the day. You know, you're going to get a call. You know, we got our playbook. We got our calls. You know, just playing the calls. You know, it's football at the end of the day. No matter what they call, whatever the coach call, you know, we got to play it. And, you know, you just got to do your job. And, you know, that's football. So, you know, everyone's just adjusting. I think, you know, it's coming together. Everybody's, you know, locked in, ready to go.